just caught this vibe of, you know, realizing like with smells, I came across something that kind of solidified this for me. Because, early in my growth, I just caught the vibe to, stop wearing these deodorants, to have more of a natural vibe to what I'm using. And also to see that nothing is wrong with our natural smell, because our natural pheromones is what we are attracted to in each other, I just may get children leave the room or whatever, but like after sex, we might enjoy smelling each other genitals or smelling each other under the arms and all this primitive stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because we truly, that's part of the human aspect, you know what I'm saying? Of like, enjoying that raw sensual nature of the situation, and not trying to dress it up like it's not what it is, but just this whole aspect of like when we wear a lot of like colognes and, smell good. Ain't nothing wrong with like, of course, like, using essential oils or using something to, like this. There's nothing wrong with making sure we don't like be funky. It's not talking about being funky, but allowing for our natural odors to be present, because it also gives off a sign, indirectly it gives off a sign of us trying to hide something. Like, so somebody that has like these strong pungent smells where you can't smell it, some of their body essence, it's like what they got to hide, because that is in essence, when we think about that too, most of the time when we getting sprayed up or getting cologned up, in essence, it's like we got something to hide, or we're trying to impress somebody instead of, in essence, being ourselves. That doesn't mean, again, be stink, you know what I'm saying? But and I say but it's just the essence of, we have this natural pheromones, our natural energies, again, that we know we are attracted to, as much as on a societal level we've been trained to wear deodorants and do all these things that come from what we've been taught in Western civilization, On the indigenous level, though, we tapped into that, that raw, real energy, and again, that masking or that overwearing of odors, overwearing of like, perfumes and stuff like that. It gives off the signal of like, all right, this person is masking something, or this person is trying to hide something, And again, of course, on a hygiene level, it's not meant for us to have a type of smell that's off-putting to, ourselves and others, or whatever the case may be, but like not an off-putting smell, but just naturally we have like a natural essence that's not off-putting, if it's not into the extreme, and that allows for us to really connect, because when you think about it, when you're dealing with a relationship, especially a companionship or somebody you want to be intimate with, it's like y'all going to eventually, have some point where y'all going to be smelling each other without, like be behind closed doors and really have to smell each other on multiple levels. So, it's like presenting ourselves without that cloak, or that shield so much, Again, it's cool to have, again, to have the smell goods and things like this, and to each his own on your vibe and your growth, but just speaking on what this speaks to, again, like when you're wearing too much of these colognes and too much of these perfumes, for the most part, you are masking something. What are you trying to hide, because the person who really want to vibe with you don't care about whatever it is that you're trying to hide, in essence, Again, as long as you're not off-putting, with your hygiene as far as smell-wise, nothing is wrong with embracing that, those natural pheromones. And that's why I use essential oils, because it's, it has a natural essence that's connected with our, the biochemical relationship of the human body and a natural essential oil, that has a natural connection, like eucalyptus and patchouli, patchouli being very earthy, speaking of like pungent and, aphrodisiac type of smells, because again, matter of fact, Lang Lang, or I forgot the name of that one, but also patchouli, again, like an aphrodisiac, because it has like this raw, pungent, groundy, earthy, kind of musky, like our natural body odor, Again, like it's been situations where, on some real, like for what it is, a woman wanting to smell under my arm, possibly, like, kind of like putting her nose close to under my arm, and that's probably after sexual activity, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's that raw essence of our, lower nature nature or human nature. And again, not that it's bad or good, you know, it's just a part of the lower nature. Again, just like being on this temporary experience, you know, just because this experience is temporary, or this bodysuit is temporary, or this earthly plane is temporary, don't mean it's bad, or, you know, it's something to hate or be against. You know, temporary is temporary, you know, it is what it is. We just wanted to share that aspect, you know, just that awareness again, and how our actions speak to certain energies. So just by overly wearing perfumes and colognes, you know, it's giving off a signal that you're masking something, or you got something to hide, you know. And when we think about that, like I think about like going out to the club back in the day, you know, wearing all that cologne, you know, like virgins wearing all that smell good shit and shiny shit to hide that no goodness, that ill intention that's underneath all the smell good, you know, to just be on some, I'm just about to fuck her and go, you know, type of vibes, you know, not embracing the energy, but speaking to, you know, that was the vibe in that essence, you know, like create this mask, like I'm gonna have this player outfit, you know. And again, not to say that people that like to smell good or people that like to dress good are always trying to mask something. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, again, that essence is rooted in essence, you know, presenting a certain thing, you know, that may not be fully all the way true. Because even think about like dressing up, you know, we don't dress up all the time. You know, when we in our crib, do we have like a tailor-made suit on every time we wake up in the morning? And when we go to sleep at night, do we have like a ball cap and the fresh Jordans on when we chilling? No. So it does kind of, you know, speak to like, you know, presenting a certain energy only when we're out and about in essence. But, you know, again, it's no wrong or right, and it's a beautiful thing too. You know, want to wear certain clothes. You know, that's our uniqueness. But just speaking to again how, again, with that aspect of us going out, you know, at one time, you know, and like wearing all this cologne and doing all these things to present this certain energy, although it may not be like, you know, the true essence of what you know, like just basically like a little mask, like sheep clothing for the wolf in essence, you know. But again, not saying that dealing with these energies are bad or good as far as like wearing cologne or not, you know. On what that energy speaks to. Peace, y'all. Happy now. Now's the vibrating, of course. Not too far in the future, running the bus. Not too far in the past.